Afternoon everybody, I guess you're wondering where I am. Well, I'm taking a little walk here around a lake or a pond I live close by, so let's start, okay? Those of you who don't know me, my name is Martin Bell, or if you saw the channel on YouTube there. So I'm just testing out, walking with my microphone, see if you can hear me okay. So what am I doing? Well, I'm taking you on a little walk I usually take all the time just to get some exercise, which all of us need, so I recommend you get out there and do that. But I'm going to try and show you around the lake where well, it's not a lake, it's a pond actually. The pond it's called New Brighton Pond according to the map here in Calgary. It's called, you might see me as I try and do this here, but I'll stand here for a second, you'll see me, and I don't know how good that is there, but you see there's still lots of ice up there, and I'll show more later. So why am I doing this? Well, I'm still testing. This is do a walk and talk here, so we've actually got some nice weather here today for a change, so the wind is not too bad. I've got my little cat thing on there for the microphone. We'll see how that's going. Somebody's got some music going through in their earphones as they go by me here, so I get to look here and see, maybe you can see what's going on here, folks. Like I say, it's kind of lots of ice out there, it's melting. Even, who knows, maybe even the coyotes might be hanging around here, because there's always signs out here for coyotes, believe it or not. I've never seen one, but I guess they've got to be careful because we get a lot of people walking their dogs. I've got a big Alsatian coming my way, but they're usually pretty harmless. Anyway, so oh, he's going out the way, that's good. Like I say, this is about a 15-minute walk, so we'll see how that goes. Stations they're always nice to see the dogs out here. Everybody's out enjoying the weather. Okay, so hope you're doing the same thing here. It's about 8 or 10 degrees here right now, which is pretty good right now for us. Like I say, I don't know how well you can see the weather, but the snow is kind of, we'll see how it looks. Okay, I'm still playing with this thing, so I'm going to plan to do this for another thing. Anyway, so like I say, this lake here is nice to have around here if we go for a walk, because where I live in Calgary, there's a lot of these ponds all over the place now. They realise that they're a good place for people to go for a walk and get some exercise and get tired of seeing buildings all the time. That's the main thing. So hopefully you look see there's more ice. See. Let me show you folks here, I can't see if you can see that, but there's a sign for coyotes there. I hope that's coming out right there. So we get a lot of those all the time, eh? Yeah. So, oh, it's nice and bright. So like I say, folks, I've got a few videos on YouTube, and I keep putting more up there. So we'll just see how it goes. And appreciate if you're still with me. I do this for a lot of my family in Europe. So hi Lindsay, hi Mum, hi Gordon. And I've got other cousins as well, but I don't see them all. Plus I got my kids around here. Anyway, so as I'm walking around here, it's quite a good walk up here as well, which is why I like doing this. Like I say, when I get halfway around here, I'll show you a bit of a better view, I think, and then I'll have to start up again because I can never tell how long I'm talking here. My wife says I talk too much, but like I say, I'm just practice here. So those of you who don't know, like I say, Canada's having an election coming up on April 28th now, I believe. And first thing I did was I went to apply for a job for it. Actually, I've worked as election workers the last couple of federal elections and provincial elections and civic elections, so it's a good place to learn how the process is done. And any young people listening, I recommend you should get involved and see how the election process is done, because you start to realize, you know, I mean, it's done very well. You know, it's a good system. You know, I've never seen anything going on weird in an election. Especially all the stuff you hear about the States with all the vote buying in other countries and that. So this one's pretty good. I highly recommend you either do volunteer work or just apply for a job and see how it goes. It pays pretty good money for. It's 14 hours work, which is a long time. But I mean, I kind of like it because people just showing up, and then I tell them where they go and vote and everything, and they do some other stuff. Sorry about the car going by. I can't help with traffic these days. So I'll just do a little view there, see if you can see what this is like here. See, it's pretty nice. It's kind of nice to see all this, all the ice there. Because I mean, even at 10 or 12 degrees here, it takes a long time for it to go. So it must be pretty thick. But you're not allowed to walk on the ice here. You can't skate on the stuff here because the ice is never thick. So I don't see anybody testing it, but people are starting to realize don't risk it these days. Just enjoy the view and walk around. You do see some paw prints sometimes. The ducks are still here. You haven't seen very many lately, but once it's all gone, we'll start to see some of them. So I'm just bringing you up to a little view they have here of this pond. And I'll turn it around because I can't tell if you'll see everything, but this gives you an idea of what this is like. Like I say, it's pretty nice to look at actually. I kind of really impressed with the place. I'm still talking, so I assume it's still working. You can never tell me, oh geez, 6 minutes. That's not too bad for walking here. Around here is about 2,000 steps, so I always count my steps. That's a good view of how things are going, okay? Who knows, I might start looking. There's a few other ponds around our area, so I might walk around there as well because it's great exercise and you get to see some wildlife. Like I've seen beaver here once. I saw an otter once, which I thought was really surprising. And of course we've got the ducks with the chicks. But the scary part is when you start seeing a heron hanging around. That means they're out looking to get the chicks for free food. So I've seen a few of the ducks try to scare off the herons. But, I don't know much else about wildlife, I mean, but I have to do some research on it if I have to. Anyway, so how are you all doing today? So folks, I hope you're going to be yakking here. So getting back to everything about the election in Canada now that maybe some people are hearing about because Mark Carney called it. Kind of interesting. Those of you who don't really know much about the Liberals and the Tories in Canada, I've learned a few things over the years since being for 40 years, because the Liberals have always had either an English guy or a French guy as a Prime Minister. And after a while you start to realize how things work, the Liberals prefer a French guy, you see, because they can win Quebec, which has the most of the votes. So with this Mark Carney getting in power, I don't see him lasting very much longer personally myself. I mean, he's basically a Gen Xer, I guess, from his age. So that will be interesting to see how that works with him. He's a banker, I mean, as soon as you hear that, you go, why do we need a banker in power here right now? Because, I mean, he doesn't know how to talk to guys like me on the low income level and that, I mean, he's rich enough with Goldman Sachs and all that stuff. So we'll see how long he lasts, because like I said, the way it works here, they always, if the English guy gets out, that's their plan, the Liberals, so they can bring in a French guy to win the election the next time. And the Tories, we have Pierre Poilievre. So see him on TV, and at least he can speak English, which I like. The only concern I have is, not a lot of people in the other parts of Canada like the French name. So we'll just have to wait and see how that happens, okay? I think he's kind of like a mini Trump in my view, but we'll see. We'll just have to see how it goes with him, I guess. But he's a Tory, so I mean, I'll probably end up voting for him as well. I don't think I've never voted for Liberals, never voted for NDP. Oh geez. I mean, NDP used to have some good stuff, but lately they're going a bit crazy. So those of you who are interested in politics, it's something to watch, I guess. We'll see what happens here because things are changing on the planet, eh? So like I say, folks, I'll shut up with politics for now, and I'm enjoying the walk here because just like getting out here, it's so nice now. Just went to some pass with the dog, and I can show you a better view from this angle. It's quite a nice view. Okay, folks, so I'll show you here. This is the rest. It's quite a good view from this pond, actually. You see, I really think it's pretty nice. There's no fish in there that I know of. I've never seen anybody fishing. If there is, it's probably a few koi, because people always seem to dump their koi that they've collected over the time. But I do see the birds fishing for something. Look, we got lots of seagulls here because they got the garbage and they drop by here for a little break. So there we go, folks. I'm just walking up again here, seeing how this goes. The little dogs are enjoying the walk in the day. That's good to see that, you know. Myself, I had a golden retriever once. Well, my kids got it. I was with them, and I ended up looking after it more than they did. They just overfed and she got so fat I had to take it to lots of walk to lose weight. But I enjoy a good walk anyways. Even look after my daughter's dog now. She's a Labrador. So they're good to have, they're good to do around. So like I say, folks, I'm 3/4 of the way around walking, or halfway around walking this pond, and it's not too bad, so I hope it's not too bad for the noise. Again, nothing bad about these videos. So I won't be doing any editing on this one. I'm just shooting as I want to with it. So like I say, I'm still learning about YouTube videos myself. I guess I'm getting too used to using stuff I've learned on the Android on my Google phone. I have the video you're seeing done is not an old phone. It's 3 years old, but it's a Motorola camera. It's quite good. For $300, it's very good. Because my wife has an iPhone, and it's even older than mine. That's all we can afford, so we do that. But it's been quite surprising with the quality that people go on about with cheapy phones. I think the quality is very good because some of the quality I used to get even on a regular camera in the old days wasn't that great. Anyway, nice to see all the kids out enjoying playing on the playground now. So I'll try and show you another little view here from this angle. Further up, there's a bit of a hill here, but not much to look at. So just surprised I'm not seeing any fingerprints at all there. And maybe you can see over there, maybe you see there's a Canadian flag. It's always good to see a Canadian flag all the time here. That's the local Kia dealership we have around here, so it's been pretty good there. So, right, so I'm going to speed up a little bit here, folks, because people got with their kids right now. Anyway, so like I say, what else should I talk about today? So I'm still having to learn to use YouTubes, and it's kind of nice. I want to say thank you to some of the other people on YouTube who are teaching us how to do things, because there's a lot of information out there that I'm still learning, and I find it pretty tough a lot of the time. I try to figure out the algorithm, for instance, whatever it is. Try to figure out how I can get more views, because they talk about the niche thing these days. So still trying to figure it out. Actually, I'll tell you now, I've got about 6 other ideas for YouTube stuff. Six more. Oh, I've got 6 different subjects, because I'm not just on YouTube. A lot of younger people seem to be focusing on certain niches to make the most money the quickest, but to be honest, I wouldn't watch a video on YouTube for some young person talking about how to invest money in that. I believe that. You've got to learn that by yourself, and listen to Warren Buffett, of course, as well. He knows everything. The guy's done well since he started. Anyway, so So as you can see, I'm walking and talking a bit slower, folks, mainly because there's people in front of me. I don't want to disturb them, which is nice. Yeah. Lots of wildlife here, especially when the birds get up here. It's so noisy, you just can't concentrate. It's not just a sparrow. Sparrows is everything. You know, and I've even seen a few hawks here, which is nice. And further down there is some bald eagles around here. I don't see them too often. Saw a massive owl one time. Gosh, it was so big. It was on the top of a big tree. It just whooped down. It must have caught a mice or something else, but it was pretty big. Well, it was nice to see all the kids out today, folks. So today is spring break in Alberta right now, so I'm almost finished yakking on here, folks. So I'd like to say thank you for listening to videos, and I'll try and put one on there. I've got one for making fun of Trump there about his view about taking over Canada, which I think is crazy. Anyway, so this is Martin Bell saying I hope you enjoyed that, and I've just finished there with a little building they've got here, and this is Martin Bell saying TTFN.